Hi everyone. So I want to talk a little bit about getting a reading, what to expect. So you've heard me talk about intuition and how became a medium and things like that, but let's talk about you now, okay? So what can you expect from a reading? Why would you get a reading? So a lot of people, one of two things. Let's just break it down. One, you have someone in the spirit world that you want to talk to or connect with again. Two, maybe your life is a shitstorm and you need some clarity, okay? So those are basically like the two reasons. There's a third reason. There's also curiosity. Love those curious people because those are my best people. Love it. I'm a super curious person. I want to know anything and everything about everyone and everything. So I've always been a curious person, and everyone as, let's just say this. So I've been told more than once that I ask too many questions. It's just because I'm curious. Like, that's it. Like, super curious. I just want to know you. So what to expect in a reading. So with spirit communication, so this can be a very healing, wonderful experience to be able to connect with your loved ones again. It's never as good as the real thing, and I know that, and that's the toughest part of my job, knowing that as hard as I try, as well as I can do, as perfectly as I can give a reading, it's never going to be as good as having the person here. But it can be almost as good. You can connect with them again. I will bring them through with names and dates and special memories that you all shared, and bring them through with things that I possibly could not know at all whatsoever. And, some people joke, oh, you have your first and last name of your clients before you get them. You must Google all about their family. Absolutely not. That would take me a million years to do that with all of my clients every single day, all week long. No one has time for any of that. I think it's really funny when people joke with me about that stuff, because I'm like, hell no, don't have time, nor need to. But it can be really healing. So bringing about those memories and talking about things that I can't possibly know, and bringing through, it's my job to bring through the spirit and the soul and the personality of the person that has passed away, and allow you to feel them again, feel their presence, and know that they are there. A wonderful thing that loved ones like to do is give me future things to say. Like, there's a birthday party coming up, and they want to say that they know at this birthday party one of the grandchildren is going to get a blue truck, and know that they're getting a blue truck, and they want you to know that they're going to be at that party, and they know that that's coming. And so when it happens, your eyes light up and you're like, oh my gosh, like they really are here with us. They really do care about me. They really are here amongst us, living with us and guiding us. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing to be able to connect one another. Also, it does heal. It does help heal grief and start the healing process or end the healing process. And it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And and then giving future possibilities. It's deeper than what you think it is. People come to me when they are at their darkest hour sometimes, and they don't know which way to go, and they don't have any hope. How is life going to get better? But when they get to that point and they know that better things are on the horizon, and that this is going to happen next month, and this is going to happen the month after that, and this next year is all about this learning process. And oh, by the way, your soulmate is going to be in 2018, and you're going to identify him by this career and this type of personality, and that he's going to have a hobby in photography. And because I see things like that for my clients, and it really does give hope and gives encouragement and guidance. And I get to be that person for my clients. And the next interesting thing that you would want to know is, can I remember each reading that I give? And can I remember each detail, so that if I see you walking down the street, am I going to remember every detail of your reading to where you can be like, oh my gosh, she knows everything about me? Let me tell you, I'm in a different part of my mind. I'm in a different part of my brain. And there is no possible way that I can remember each and everybody's readings. Sometimes they're a half an hour, over an hour long. There's so much information that comes through, so many family members that come through, so many future possibilities that come through. I can't possibly remember everything. Now, I will say, when I first started doing this, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I could remember the spirits that I brought through, and the souls that I brought through, and the details, because I would call my mom and be like, oh my God, Ma, you will not believe what happened today. This happened, and I got this right, and this father came through, and he was telling me that he worked with his hands, and he tinkered with things, and he tinkered with clocks and watches, and he owned a jewelry store, and he passed away of a heart attack, and it was very unexpected. And I would tell my mother all of these details because I would confide in her, because I was so excited that the other person on the end of this reading was like, yeah, oh my gosh, that's my dad. He did own a jewelry store, and he did tinker with watches, and he could get any watch to start up again. And he did pass away unexpectedly of a heart attack. And then, through those details and through that evidence, they're able to be like, yeah, that's my dad. And then I could start bringing about the personality and be like, you know what? He wants to apologize for spending so much time in his jewelry store because he didn't get enough time with the family, and he knows that you needed him around more, and he just wants to say sorry for that, and that he loves you very much. And then on the other end, I see my client tearing up, and she starts tearing because she's like, yeah, that's true. I wanted my dad around more, and he worked all the time. And there's nothing sweeter than that moment that you connect one heart to another heart, and you know that it's all good in a day's work, and that's what it's all about right there.